I have been single for 12 and a half years. I'm very open about that on this page. I am a 28-year-old virgin. My singlehood, because it's ghetto sometimes, is in part due to my own choices and in part due to my circumstances. I have experienced a lot of loneliness. I have also experienced tremendous peace. However, the amount of loneliness that I've experienced, the moments of sadness and confusion, and the questions that I have about why I'm still alone after all this time, just hasn't quite made me desperate enough to accept what I don't want. Because that's not beneficial to me. Because that is not fair or beneficial to the person that I would be settling for. On the other end, circumstance, plenty. And I want to just make that clear. I know y'all might look at me and think, oh, 28, that's a hard 28, or you're ugly, or you're fat, or you're this. I've gotten plenty of it. You may look at me and see something that you don't like. You may not find me attractive. There have been plenty of men in 12 and a half years to approach me with interest. Let's make it clear. It's not that I haven't had the opportunity. None of those men have been men that I too was interested in. And again, I don't believe that it is fair or beneficial or even kind to be with someone that I do not truly want to be with.
Now y'all listen to me. This is a great woman. Let me give y'all some game. This is how you know she's a great woman. The fact that she's parked in the car with a seatbelt on. I'm talking about that thing right here. You know what I'm saying? She's a law-abiding citizen. She understands when you're in a motor vehicle, you should have your seatbelt on, even when you're parked. All right, so let me say this. Listen, let me say this. And this is just my opinion. Her leading with her virginity is not a good thing. Okay? Listen, her leading about her being a virgin. Hello, I'm a 28-year-old virgin. Ma'am, that is not what you need to be telling men. Because men are going to be chameleons. Men are going to disguise everything about themselves just to break your virginity, ma'am. I hope you understand it. So I understand it's a badge of honor and you're wearing it. You're giving it out to the world. Hey, I'm a virgin, y'all. Hello, everyone. I'm a virgin. Ma'am, that is prime. That's like hyenas looking at a corpus. A corpse. I said corpse. Looking at a corpse in the wilderness and they haven't ate in 10 days. Yeah, straight up. Ma'am, you are advertising to get preyed on. Because see, what we're going to do is, in some, not all, some are going to conform and be everything they can be just to break your virginity, ma'am. I'm just telling you. So you got your little content creation page. I don't know who she is. I don't know if that's what she does. But listen, all my women out here, if you are a virgin, let me give you some real game. Going out here and preaching to the world that you are a virgin is not the course of action. That is not the way to go. Am I proud of you? Are you valuable? We're going to give you all of that. But what I'm trying to get you to understand that in the dating pool, if you're trying to meet a man, what you need to do is just let him get to know you as an individual. Just be yourself, have those conversations, date, and then once you get somebody that is going in that direction, then you communicate. Once y'all have established that connection where y'all are equally yoked at the time, that's a whole nother conversation. And y'all are heading that direction of being together. And then once you establish y'all being together, then you relay this information. Hey, this is my standard. I respect myself. I'm a virgin. I want to wait till I get married before I indulge in those particular activities. Then once that man loves you and he's with you for you, then that's like the icing on the cake, baby. But leading with that you're a virgin, ma'am, and most men are gonna do everything they can. They're gonna be on their best behavior just to. You understand what I'm saying?